It's a program designed for working professionals. Most of our candidates, our students in the program, there are people who are working full-time and they are wanting to get into the field of GIS, whether for career changes or to advance in their careers, expand their, I guess you could say, their resume, their portfolio of skills that they have and use it in their job place or applying in the job market. You don't need to have any prior experience in GIS to get in the program. We set it up that if you come in with a zero background, we will teach you the skills, we'll teach you the tools, we'll teach you the software so you can get up and running and use GIS and understand it and be able to work with it. There's a lot of online masters that are similar to traditional masters where you're doing a research thesis at the end of it. And the research isn't so much a focus here. Students can do a research thesis here, but it's really taking the tools and applying them to novel, real-world situations. And so it is more in that I would say it's closer to what you would call a professional master's. That it's people who are working and they want to be able to integrate GIS into their work world, or they want to go into a career in GIS. And so looking at our program will give them those skills not only in how to use the software, but also understand how to analyze spatial patterns and apply it to a range of different situations. I'd say probably about half our students that come in, they're some way in a field that might relate to GIS, maybe not half, maybe a third, and they want to expand upon that. And so they're looking at GIS as a way that they can advance. They can, they've done some basic GIS work and they want to get involved with the GIS department and they need that training to go in there. A lot of people use it for career changes. They've learned that GIS is becoming essential in a lot of fields, or at least a familiarity with it. We have students who are working for planning departments. One just got hired by the New York City Planning Department. One got hired by ESRI, which is a major GIS software developer. And we have students who have gotten jobs working with environmental consulting companies, with regional public health companies. One's working with the Cleveland Metro Parks, actually, as their GIS manager. Students have become GIS managers for cities and counties, and another one just got hired by, I think it's the Iowa Department of Transportation, doing GIS work there for them. So generally, if you've got a degree in GIS, if there's any data that's got some spatial aspect to it, it can fit into that job. And more fields are hiring GIS people, especially city, county, state, and federal government. Government is probably the biggest hirers of GIS, but more and more environmental agencies are getting involved, Nature Conservancy, things like that, and businesses.